So this is my mate Paul,
Hey.
and he is here to record some guitars. But before that, we were just going to tell you a little bit about how we met and how we got to where we are right now. So we're going to record some songs that we wrote together, but the reason that we're writing songs together is because you came to me for some singing lessons a little while back.
Yeah, so way before.
It was just as COVID was happening, wasn't it?
Yeah, so maybe a few weeks before I started singing lessons.
Yep.
Hoping to do more performing. Been playing guitar for a long time, but never confident with singing. And so I knew Tim through churches and bands, and we started it, and then we finished doing singing lessons over Zoom.
So out of that, you were telling me about doing some songwriting and you wanted to do more songwriting, and I actually was starting to do more songwriting because COVID kind of hit me with this thing that I wanted to do more creative stuff. So I reached out to you and said, hey, would you be keen to do some songwriting? And you said yes.
Yeah. It's never been a skill that I've done much of. Most of the times I've written songs have been I've written parts to songs, but I've never written one from scratch. And because I made myself look stupid in front of you doing singing, I thought, let's do it with songwriting. So yeah, and so we started doing that.
And look, it's fantastic. Now you also have a band that you've been a part of for a while now. Hey.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So I've been part of a band called FisherKing for a long time, and we stopped for maybe 7 or 8 years. But again, during COVID and lockdown, we sort of started reconnecting online and doing stuff and releasing songs. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, fantastic. I've been listening to all of them, and they're absolutely fantastic. So if you want to check out FisherKing, I'm going to put some links in the description below. So the very first song that we're going to do a click track of is Straw Man. Now, we wrote this at your house, and when we started doing it, we kind of came to the writing session, and no one really had any ideas. So I suggested that we do a what are they called? Object writing. The Pat Patterson thing.
We started with you're in a shop and an annoying salesman comes up and you can't get out of the interaction. He's a delusional character and you have to suffer through this thing.
Yeah.
The feelings of that.
So it's totally that salesperson that they're full of themselves and just want to push any product they can on you. But so I guess that came into then the meaning of this particular song, of those people who just bring up an argument, but it's not necessarily, it doesn't have any body to it, it doesn't have any substance to it.
Yeah.
That to me is what this song's about.
Yeah, it's always that thing that it'll fade away, we talk about in the lyrics.
Yeah.
And not arguing with someone on it because there's no use, there's no point in pushing back.
Yeah, no, definitely. Very good. All right, well, we're going to jump to it. But before we do start recording this click track, we might actually jump on and show you the setup that we are using to record Paul's guitars. Let's do that. So the setup I've got going on here is the SM57 placed on the cab, kind of off to the center of the the cone, the speaker in the thing, and then I've got the Sennheiser E906, and there's this combo on the guitar. Just kind of gives a nice full sound. I'm really happy with it. And then we're running into my 1073 Golden Age Project clones.
You set fire to the straw man. It burns quick, then fades away. It'll never see the morning sun. You've set fire to the straw man.
All right, so we have finished recording Straw Man, and we're moving on to the other song that we wrote called My Side. Now, My Side didn't come together quite as quickly as Straw Man, did it?
No, I remember Straw Man sort of came in one session.
Yeah.
And that felt kind of like, oh wow, we know what we're doing here. And then when we dived into My Side, we got this great chorus, but nothing else seemed to latch.
Yeah, we tried to write these verses, and they just they didn't come out. It didn't happen. So we collaborated online, and we recorded little bits and pieces, and it kind of came together.
We did a whole demo for it, and I think from that demo it was fun, but we realized how we didn't want it to sound.
Yeah.
And it sort of brought it around to what we're doing today.
Yeah, which doing the demos and listening to it back is definitely a great way. Because I remember with Straw Man in particular, we had a completely different feel. And then I texted you one time and I was like, how about this feel? And that was the feel that we kind of settled on, because we both felt that it needed something different than what we did on the demo.
Yeah.
So if you're on my Patreon, I will actually throw that demo up and you can hear the difference between what we did and what we had. So let's get into recording My Side.
For the longest time, I thought you were on my side, standing with me till the sunrise. I couldn't see you, I was so blind. For the longest time, you were sitting in my blind side, planting seeds of doubt in my mind. But now I'm making this the last time.
So we have finished doing all the guide tracks for the My Side and Strawman. So hey man, thank you so much for coming over.
It's a lot of fun.
If you keep your eyes on my YouTube channel, I will be releasing some YouTube versions of these two songs that we just recorded today. So you'll be able to hear those in full with Paul playing and me playing and singing. And look, they're great. I really like these songs. I hope you really like them too. If you like what I'm doing here and you want to keep following along with this album project, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and you'll be able to keep up with everything that I'm doing here. Now, Paul has also offered for all my Patreon people to do a run through of his pedal board. So we are going to jump on. He has some pretty cool stuff on his pedal board, so we're gonna jump in and have a look at that. Don't forget to like FisherKing.
Yeah.
Have a look at their stuff. Have a look at their. You've got Instagram. You've got Facebook.
We've got albums out.
Yeah.
New singles coming out soon. Enjoy.
They got some great stuff. So, thank you very much. See you later.